If you have ever tried to send data over a long distance without using cellular or standard Wi-Fi, you know how tricky that can be. Often, the hardware is either too power hungry or just doesn't provide the range you need for a solid remote project. Today, we are looking at the Heltec Wifi LoRa32 V3. It is a development board designed to bridge that gap, offering a compact, all-in-one solution for those interested in LoRaWAN and mesh networking projects like Meshtastic. At its core, it uses the ESP32S3 chip, which brings modern processing power to the table. It is paired with the SX1262 radio, which is the engine behind its long-range communication capabilities, all while keeping power consumption manageable for battery-operated nodes. One of the most practical features here is the onboard OLED display. Instead of constantly checking your computer, you can see the status, signal strength, or custom telemetry data directly on the device, which is incredibly useful for field testing. You will notice these boards come in different frequency variants, such as 433 MHz or 863 MHz. It is essential to choose the one that complies with your local radio regulations, as getting this right is the first step toward a legal and effective setup. Whether you are building a private mesh network for your property, monitoring environmental sensors in the garden, or contributing to a larger community-based LoRaWAN grid, this board provides the versatility to handle those tasks effectively. Before you commit, just make sure to double-check the pinout and firmware compatibility for your specific project. Since the LoRa community moves fast, verifying that your chosen software supports this V3 revision will save you a lot of troubleshooting time later. Currently, this board is sitting at around $22, which represents a significant discount from its original price. It is a competitive price point for a board that packs this much functionality into such a small footprint. Remember that this is a development tool, not a plug-and-play appliance. You will need a bit of patience for soldering or configuring your firmware, but the trade-off is a high degree of control over your own infrastructure. If you are ready to start your next long-range project, it might be worth checking the current listings to confirm which frequency variant suits your region. Always compare the specs and confirm the latest pricing before adding it to your kit.